There's a new Kardashian for us to talk about.
The Simpsons was renewed this week.
And it's time to start getting ready for the holiday season.
All that and more coming up on Orange Zest.
Welcome to Orange Zest. I'm Alex O'Toole.
And I'm Nicole DeMentri. Thanks so much for joining us for the Zest Knows Best.
The Kardashians were blessed with a dream yesterday, and that's our top story. A new Kardashian is on the scene, and I'm almost starting to lose count. Blac Chyna gave birth to a baby girl they named Dream Renee on November 10th. While she has proved in her own way that Rob is definitely the father, the pair will still be living separately.
Now here at Orange Zest, we saw that a source reported to Entertainment Tonight that Rob can be a very hard person to live with. Now Chyna wants a healthy environment, obviously, home for both of her children, which includes King Cairo with former Tyga. So if there are any chances of that not happening, she'll make sure to avoid it at all costs. Now, tensions between the family have never been higher, and since Chyna and Rob were open about their relationship, Kim has actually stepped in to keep the peace. She spoke to both Chyna and Rob about their relationship. Kim suggests that the two sit down and discuss the complications now that the baby is in the picture. And yes, we here at Orange Zest check that GPS, and they're living in the towns that are only 12 minutes apart. So maybe they'll grow stronger with distance. Who knows, Alex?
I mean, honestly, I have to say I'm a little disappointed that they ditched the letter K for their baby girl, but maybe it's just because Rob never got to be a part of that exclusive club either. So Dream is Chyna's second child. Her first is son King Cairo. And it's so weird because my parents almost named me King Cairo. And then they just went with Alex instead, which is, again, just so weird. But I mean, I guess it would have been awkward if we did have the same name, though, so it's all good. I'll just stick with Alex.
I'm just going to call you King Cairo from now on.
I wouldn't be mad. November is Native Heritage Month here at SU. The Indigenous Living Learning community will be hosting a movie night. You'll get a dose of cultural awareness, movie snacks, of course, and as a special treat, you can even make your own sundae. Sounds good to me. It'll be tomorrow in Haven Hall Penthouse, floor seats only, and it will start at 6 p.m. It's sponsored by the Learning Communities and Native Student Programs in the Office of Multicultural Affairs. The event will be free and open to the public. The Shine Underground will be raising the roof for religion this Sunday. The Black Celestial Choral Ensemble is sponsoring a friendly competition in hopes of finding the best praiser and worshiper. Of the 7 contestants, there will be a mix of Syracuse locals and SU students. Attending the event will cost you $5, and it should run from 6:30 to 11:30 p.m. Now it's time for an Autothon recap. The 12-hour dance marathon is responsible for breaking a fundraising record. It was recently revealed that Autothon this year raised over $111,000. Hundreds of people participated while the event took place in Goldstein. However, halfway through, participants marched to upstate Golisano Children's Hospital as an ode to the children who inspire them.
And believe it or not, it's only 13 days until Thanksgiving, and what that means holiday concert time. CNY has its fair share of spreading holiday cheer. On November 23rd, the Krause-Heinz Theater at the On Center will host the Wizards of Winter. This holiday rock opera, called Tales Beneath the Northern Star, will be comprised of both classic and progressive-influenced holiday tunes. Now, the show starts at 8 p.m. with ticket prices ranging from $30 to $50. And Syracuse's annual Great Salt City Blues concert is set to run on December 26th, the day after Christmas, at the Palace Theater. The celebration is meant to honor the rich blues history of Syracuse and is dedicated to Kelly James, Roosevelt Dean, Kyle Shirley, and David Olson. The four are known for their great contributions to the deep blues community here in the 315. Many of the musicians performing this year are still stars performing in Central New York. Now, tickets here are $20 and can be purchased advance sale online or at the Soundgarden in Armory Square. And CNY is also full of the spirit of giving back to the community. Meals on Wheels is looking for volunteers to prepare and package meals or deliver food to homes before and after the holidays. You also could aid Santa this season and assist the Salvation Army by building and sorting gifts for low-income families in Onondaga County. Other organizations looking for a helping hand this holiday season include Cash of Onondaga County, Interfaith Works, and American Red Cross of Western and Central New York. Check out their respective websites to find exactly how you can join.
After the break,
we've got your celebrity gossip,
so stay with us. Look, it's those guys.
Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
Here we go. We're gonna go out there in the rain. You're gonna get wet. All right, here we go. Okay, quick. Oh yeah, yes. So much fun. Mwah.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
The 2017 award season is already looking good as the Golden Globes are set to make history. Prince Harry can't protect his new love from the trolls, and we're losing track of just how many Kardashians there are. Joyce Kim is here in studio with your celebrity gossip of the week.
The 74th Annual Golden Globe Awards is less than 2 months away, and while we're excited for the noms, there are 3 honorees that are about to make history. Miss Golden Globe 2017 has officially been announced, and it'll be more like Mrs. The Stallone sisters, Sophia, Sistine, and Scarlett, have been jointly named to accept the honors this year. Followed in the footsteps, winners like Dakota Johnson and Francesca Eastwood. The future is looking bright for these ladies. Sylvester and Jennifer must be extra proud set of parents this week. With love comes hate, and Meghan Markle has been getting a huge dose of both these days. The Suits actress is officially booed up this winter with our own Britain's Prince, Prince Harry. They've been flying across the pond these past few weeks for date night. How sweet. On a sour note, social media trolls are coming at a girl. She has been condemned to abuse and harassment on multiple media platforms. Sexist and racist undertones have been a really big part of the hate talk. But I thought it was 2016, guys. Can't we just be happy the prince and his significant other are in love? Can they just live? I'm hoping the spotlight isn't too hot for Megs and she can tough it out. Love still conquers all, right? And speaking of the spotlight, Taylor Swift, who has been laying low with her music endeavors this year, is back in the studio writing more songs about breakups and romance. This time, the victims who serve as her musical inspirations are exes Tom Hiddleston and the one and only love of my life, Calvin Harris. Swift and Hiddleston caught the attention of the public eye briefly in the year before they broke it off in early September. Calvin Harris, however, is a whole nother story. For those who don't remember, the two had a feud via Twitter about the credits of their hit single, This Is What You Came For, featured by Rihanna. I'd be lying if I were to say I wasn't excited to see where this goes. And with that, we're going to roll into an update on Angie and Brad. Brad has been cleared of his child abuse charges following an altercation involving Maddox, the eldest child, which occurred one day after the divorce was filed in September. Angelina says she's relieved that things are being cleared up in that regard. A few hours after, Brad was seen on the red carpet supporting his film Moonlight, which stars Julia Roberts. As for the new custody agreement, well, there is none. Technically, it's just an extension or renewal of sorts of the pre-existing custody agreement. The 6 children, ages 8 through 15, will stay in their mother's custody, but will have therapeutic visits with their father. Childcare professionals have deemed this the best thing for the children as of now. On a lighter note, former Disney star and actress Hilary Duff opened up about the past loves and future with her new boyfriend on the Love Bomb podcast hosted by Nico Tortorella. Duff confessed the first time she'll fall in love at 16 with Good Charlotte's Joel Madden, calling the relationship, quote, all-encompassing. She also opened up about her marriage and divorce with hockey player Mike Comrie. The two wed in 2010 and divorced earlier this year, but Hilary has no feelings of malice. The two are still friends, as Hilary explains, quote, we go got together based on love and we separated in a very loving way. When it comes to her current relationship with fitness trainer Jason Walsh, Jeff says she doesn't feel she needs to remarry and is just enjoying her time with her new beau. And now that her show Lizzie McGuire is on Netflix, Netflix and chill may definitely be one of the few ways they can enjoy their time together. And that's our squeeze for celebrity gossip this week.
Thanks so much for that, Joyce. I know Alex and I are going to have a little bit of a cuddle date to watch that Lizzie McGuire movie.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, other than what's going on in the celebrity world, there's also big news for television lovers.
All you Simpsons fans out there, the adult cartoon has officially been renewed. Fox will keep the show running until its 30th season.
Yeah, once the 30th season concludes, the show will have aired 669 episodes, which will make it Fox's longest-running series. The Simpsons still uses the original voice cast from when it was first aired in 1987, which could be a reason why viewers stay so loyal to the show. And in other news, Michael Keaton is doing something some of us might highly criticize. After appearing in 2 Batman movies, Keaton has been confirmed for a role in the upcoming, that's right, Spider-Man film. Now, Marvel chief Kevin Feige has reported that Keaton will play the villain Vulture in the next summer's blockbuster.
Doctor Strange and Trolls were both a huge hit in the box office over the weekend, but it's a new day, and here's what you should keep an eye out for this week.
First up, The Arrival, starring Amy Adams. The sci-fi thriller follows linguistics professor Louise Banks as she leads a team of investigators when 12 spaceships land in 12 different locations around the globe. Now that sounds pretty complicated to me, but the reviews have been excellent so far. So if you're a fan of all things out of this world, no pun intended, definitely go up and check this one out.
Pun definitely intended. It's not quite December yet, but it is the holiday season. Almost Christmas is basically here. The holiday comedy stars Daniel Glover and an A-list cast. The film follows a somewhat dysfunctional family trying to survive the holidays. Being back at the childhood home as an adult is bound to take some getting used to, and we get to tune in to just how well they'll get along. Highly recommended if you're looking for laughs this weekend, or wait until next week and watch it with your fam.
Now, the force is still strong this week. The international trailer for the new Star Wars Rogue One is out. Darth Vader is on a mission, and the battles don't seem to be slowing down anytime soon.
Looking way ahead, Ethan Hunt is back and, of course, has another mission. Tom Cruise has kind of been on the low, but Paramount had a surprise for us. Tom Cruise is excited and will be returning to the Mission Impossible saga. Mission Impossible 6 will be another summer blockbuster and is set for release on July 27th, 2018.
And finally, it seems SU as excited as we are for seeing The Fantastic Beast.
Oh, yeah.
Orange After Dark will offer some transportation from College Place and Goldstein Student Center for students to see The Fantastic Beast and where to find them, opening at Destiny USA on November 17th.
I'll be there. Buses will leave at 10:30 p.m. and the fee will be $3. Tickets are on sale still at the Shine box office. All students must bring their tickets and student IDs with them.
And when we come back,
we talk about important things like Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Christmas.
We'll see you right here in a minute. Stick with us.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
And Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and who doesn't love watching the annual Thanksgiving Day Parade? I know I watch it every Thanksgiving Thursday with my aunt and my cousins. Now, Tony Bennett will be performing alongside Beyonce prodigy Chloe times Haley. And if you're missing summer and the Olympics, some of your Team USA favorites will be there as well. Gold medalist Lori Hernandez and Michelle Carter will be joining the parade for the very first time. Now, don't worry, with all the new and exciting things this year's parade has to offer, all the classics will be there, like Snoopy, Charlie Brown, and the Muppets. So sit back and prepare for your Thanksgiving food coma while watching the parade. Now, broadcast live on November 24th on all major networks. The 90th annual parade will start at 9 a.m. Eastern Time.
The holidays are approaching, and after the Halloween shipping nightmare, Amazon is trying to stay ahead of the shopping frenzy. The online shopping business has released their Black Friday deals, making devices like Amazon Echo, Kindle Paperwhite, and the Fire products even hotter than they were before. If none of those are really on top of your wish list, don't worry. From now until December 22nd, Amazon is set to announce new deals every single day. The website will also feature upcoming promotions along with special release dates available for Amazon Prime members only.
The Rockefeller Center Christmas tree is now taking its 140-mile journey to Manhattan. Holiday season is in the air, and this massive tree will hold over 50,000 lights this year. So where do you get a tree that takes 2 cranes to carry? That would be in upstate Oneonta. On Thursday, Angie and Greg Eichler, along with more than 100 people, watched the 90-foot tree make its way out of their backyard. The tree will stay in Manhattan until January 7th, and after it's time for the tree to come down, they usually donate all the wood to Habitat for Humanity. And if you can't be one of the almost expected 800,000 visitors a day, yes, that's 800,000 a day, you can catch a glimpse by watching the lighting of the tree broadcast live on NBC November 30th, starting at 8 p.m. We'll be right back after the short break.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Hey, Hard, what's this?
That's my resignation letter.
You're resigning.
Why?
Because you're constantly ignoring me. You're half as active as you used to be, and you eat stuff like this. You've been putting me under a lot of pressure lately. That's why I'm ready to quit. I forgot. I'll do better. Please, don't quit on me. Okay, but remember, it's not what you say. It's what you do.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you.
Let's go for a walk.
Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
And thanks for sticking with us. Now it's that time again for our Instagram game, the one I always lose.
Correct.
A picture from the gram this week will be showing on this screen right behind us, and we'll have to guess who posted it. Or more.
And I'll get it right.
I was going to say
And
Alex is going to have to
she'll
guess.
watch. She'll watch it happen.
What else is new? All right, I'm going to go with Gigi Hadid. I don't know. That was the first name I read.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
I'm right.
Wow. Okay, it literally says her name right there.
I'm right.
I think they're working to conspire
1-0,
against me
I'm
right
winning.
now.
All right, so
against me.
next
Madonna.
Okay.
That's her face. I see her face. I don't have to read the words.
Literally looks at a picture for
Britney
5 seconds,
Spears,
and you're like,
Hilary Duff, Madonna.
well,
Franco.
Brittany. Okay, first off, Brittany, we apologize. Britney Spears is not spelled correctly.
Poor gal.
But it's all good because, and this is definitely not Britney Spears' face. I would know. I had a cat named Britney Spears, and she didn't look like that. Okay.
Angelina Jolie.
She's having a tough week.
I'm sorry.
That's a very emotional, raw picture.
It's a good picture.
It's a very
Collarbones
good
look
picture.
Fantastic.
I feel like that would be featured in a Vogue of some sort.
We should find out where that one was from. That's
Raven Simone.
We both. Okay. All right. You're doing better.
It's just because it's the first name.
They're not even giving you they're not even giving you clues this week. They're literally giving you name options. They're like, here you go.
It's right
no,
there.
Nikki can't
now,
do with
would
clues.
you post? Is this Halloween or is this a face mask? What are we thinking this is?
I feel like it's after Halloween enough that she's probably just doing that as a face mask.
Good
but,
for her.
It's on her lips and stuff too, but it's also
very intense.
I'm not really into it. But also, if it keeps your, I need a new face mask, so if that works, I'll use it. That, I'm going to go with...
Luke Bryan. Brad Pitt.
David Beckham? Turn up.
That's David Beckham.
Well, I said David Beckham second. Funnest fact, David Beckham and I have the same birthday. So I'm pretty sure that means that we're meant for each other.
She wins again, so what else
I'm pretty
is
sure
now?
that means that we're meant for each other because I love him and he's fantastic. I only wish we could see his face more here. Whatever. I love him. All right, so supporters of marijuana are feeling high for a different reason as the drug was legalized recreationally in California, Nevada, Massachusetts, and Maine after Tuesday's election. And with everything that's been going on the past few days, a whole bunch of Americans are gonna need it.
This means that 8 states plus DC have legalized recreational marijuana. Nearly 30 have some sort of legalization. Support for weed is growing faster than the crop itself, and the nation is at an all-time usage high, with 60% of the nation supporting legalization.
There are actually economic benefits of weed other than making your friend $40 a week. The industry is at around $6 billion currently, and the most populated state just got in on the deal.
Weed has usually been left up to the states, but we'll see if the federal government tries to light it up with the American people anytime soon.
We shall see. So, guys, it's time now for last word. Nicole and I will only have 15 seconds each to give our thoughts on the week's biggest stories. And if I had to guess, we're going to go over 15 seconds because we never really cut each other off. And we always have a lot to say. So first things first, Black China's mannequin challenge in the delivery room. Wow.
Okay, first thing first, it's on Snapchat, it's on Instagram. We watched it right before the show.
We did.
I am just floored. Honestly, I am floored. I don't really have that many words. Again, it was like last week with DJ Khaled doing it with his
I feel like
baby
his
mama.
was worst. I feel like his was worse because she was literally giving birth.
His was worse.
Hers, I'm still seriously, we have to do this right now. But I was really against it, and then I saw it, and I was like, okay, they did do a really good job. They did do a really good job.
She had a C-section, so it wasn't like it was in the actual delivery room.
Because it looked like she was pushing the baby out.
It did, but the Kardashians always keep us on our toes. But in another little bit of sadder news, now Michael Bublé announced that his 3-year-old son has been diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah, so his 3-year-old son, who's absolutely adorable and so beautiful, has been diagnosed with liver cancer, which I think is so terribly sad. I think that he and his wife are doing everything that they can.
Yeah.
They're, reacting in the best way. They're being super supportive, and they're both taking a break and staying home with their son while he goes through this treatment, which I think is exactly what they should do. And, thoughts and prayers definitely with them.
I'm 110% on board with that. Yeah, totally. Really, really sad to see. And, it's just going to be something that unfortunately they have to deal with. And hopefully he gets better really fast and they put that behind them.
Exactly.
So also, winter is coming, if you didn't know that. Reddit gave us the Game of Thrones deets to keep warm. I believe that they totally shared all of what's happening for the next couple, shows, the plotline. I don't know. I'm not a Game of Thrones fan.
I was just going to say, I was hoping that you could carry this because I totally don't watch Game of Thrones, and I always cut flack from my friends for that. They always give me such a hard time, so I'm sorry that I don't watch it.
Same.
And I'm sorry that they basically told you everything that's going to happen.
I was just going to say that, but I feel like it's bad for you all that do watch it because,
I mean, I can keep up. We can keep up with the conversations
we
now
can
if we
keep
just
up with
watch
the
that
Kardashians.
trailer realistically. I'm doing really well with keeping up with them. So, from 2 Batman movies to Spider-Man, should we be mad at Michael Keaton for movie hopping, or is this just business?
I'm not the biggest comic book fan in the world, so but I have friends that are, and this is detrimental to their health.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go with, really, if you're going to be that loyal of a actor, you really shouldn't, bounce from movie to movie just for money.
I think it's just part of the biz. I'm same as her, but is what it is. So, you know what? We have a lot of thoughts about a lot of things. What else is new, guys? But we will see you right after the break.
Yeah, stick with us.
It's not that hard.
My big man fingers are having a problem with these little tiny buttons.
Whoa, watch it there. Your blood pressure's gonna go through the roof.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to learn how to get it down. Instead, it keeps going up.
High blood pressure can increase the risk for heart attack or stroke. Learn how to keep yours at a healthy range.
Ever hear a voice command? Just say text barbershop to 97779.
That's not what I said.
Just give me that. Now my blood pressure's up.
Adventure can be found anywhere, but the best place to start is in the forest.
I spy something beginning with S.
Snow?
No.
Snow-covered trees.
Nothing to do with snow.
Head outside to discover incredible animals and beautiful plants that come together to create an unforgettable adventure.
Wow.
So grab your loved ones.
Don't even.
And explore a world of possibilities.
Come on, this way.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find the closest forest or park to you.
Leonard Cohen, influential and poetic songwriter and novelist, unfortunately has died at the age of 82. Perhaps his most famous song that you may know of, Hallelujah, speaks of love, religion, and music, and carries just as much influence today as it did when the song was originally written. Mr. Cohen was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2008, and in 2010 he received a Lifetime Achievement Award for the incredible influence his lyrics have left and the impact he will have on generations to come. He will be missed by many, yet his timeless music leaves a legacy that will live on. The 2016 MTV European Music Awards aired last Sunday, and it was an exciting night for some big names in the industry. Bruno Mars opened up the show with 24K Magic, while artists like Green Day, DNCE, The Weeknd, and more added to the list of star-studded performances. Some big winners include Shawn Mendes for Best Male, Zara Larsson for Best New, and The Weeknd for Best Video, topping off an incredibly successful night. And back in the U.S., R&B singer Alicia Keys has finally ended her musical hiatus this past week with the release of her 6th studio album, Here. Her new music discusses many difficult social issues, but shines a light at the end of the tunnel, bringing hope and awareness to problems such as beauty standards and feminism, which she always speaks out about, justice, and helping families with AIDS. When discussing the We Are Here movement, Keys says in an interview, "It's really about inequality and justice all over the world." As if fans aren't going crazy enough over Drake and Taylor Swift dating rumors, Drake is trolling the internet by posting a photo of him and Taylor side by side along with the caption, "Is that velvet?" The photo is from his 30th birthday celebration, where rumors of their possible pairing began, leaving fans split on their possible romance. Sources do claim that the two are not dating, but Taylor and Drake have failed to comment on swirling rumors themselves. What we do know, however, is that the two are currently working on new music together. A collaboration between two lovesick artists equals one highly anticipated song from fans. As dating rumors spread for Drake and Taylor, other relationships must come to an end. The Weeknd and Bella Hadid have decided to call it quits. According to Entertainment Tonight, their busy schedules have made it difficult to hold their relationship. The two connected in April of 2015 when The Weeknd asked Hadid to be part of the artwork for his album, Beauty Behind the Madness. A source confirms the two will remain good friends and that there is still a great deal of love between the two. Good news considering they will be seeing each other very soon. The Weeknd is set to perform at the Victoria's Secret fashion show, where Bella Hadid will be walking the runway for her very first time. And that was your fresh squeeze for music this week.
Well, thanks so much for that, Bella. That's unfortunately all the time we have today. I'm Nicole DeMentri.
And I'm Alex O'Toole. Keep it zesty, Syracuse.